What passes style is that?
Although everything is frozen and buried under
Greatness, nigga.
There's a lot of projects that I can do with the winter. There's building OMS boxes, starting plant recipes, starting planting new seeds, and running feeding stations. There's one thing that I've been itching to do for the past year within the pine stand. Since we moved here last year, I knew that I'd eventually want to do something to improve this 2-acre section of forest. Row after row of pines spaced tightly together, blocking most of the sun from reaching the forest.
Ain't go in.
Ecosystem. But I wanted to do my due diligence and take the first year to observe what was using this pine stand before
like, look at this shit.
Hey, bro, I had 3 niggas over there, bro.
What I found this first year was a very quiet forest. There weren't any birds nesting here.
It spawned me all the way on the other side. It spawned me all the way off.
You know it is. It's always him.
Where sunlight was getting through, and even at that, I think I would consider it pretty sparse. We did have a handful of red squirrels that would hang out in here, and odd birds
got him.
passing through. But when I compared it with the rest of the property and how busy the other patches of
Good job. 39.
this time the pine stand could be a good consistent. While red pine is native to our region and does offer benefits, a dense planting like this lacks the diversity and structure to support more wildlife. I mean, just looking up, you can see how weak the crowns are and how little cover they're actually providing. Now, I will say that this is by design. This area was obviously planted with the intention to harvest the timber, and for that purpose, great setup. My goal with this patch and with the property in general is to have a
way to punch that bitch like he did something to you, bro.
To achieve this, we need diversity and complexity.
He ain't green the free throw, nigga.
That means filling this area with trees, shrubs, grasses, thorns, snags, down
fuck.
Bro, why is he throwing the ball like that? Good save, Neat.
Oh god, that's what's really crazy.
Really see how dense some sections are, but there is one spot where 2 larger trees were removed some time ago. This allowed enough lighting for these poplars and some smaller shrubs.
But I like him up.
So the idea is to replicate this into thicker areas to get more sunlight to the forest floor and stimulate new plant growth.
3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds.
The biggest, healthiest red pines and remove the rest. Then the growing season on
I would love a bite.
the area with productive native trees,
corner.
that we don't already have growing on the property. That way the wildlife will still get the benefits from the pines as they grow taller, thicker crowns, and cones, all while our new plants are establishing it.
Top Nick. Oh my god.
I don't know who the fuck you think you is, but you ain't me.
The element I want to include within this forest is a wildflower meadow. We do have a good variety of flowers.
Like, on an animation like that, can I get a pass out?
I didn't see any monarch butterflies last year, so
He's fucking all breaks up, man. Stop giving this nigga the ball. That's 2 back-to-back. He's just fucked up. Stop giving this nigga the ball, man. Take him out the game, bruh.
I won't bore you with all the cutting. It's pretty repetitive work.
Niggas
just notch, drop,
literally fucking.
I'll use the branches to make brush piles.
Like, nigga just bumped me all the way to the fucking paint. Like, I'm not even moving my joystick.
But I do want to leave a fair bit of it on the ground to start breaking.
Start up. I'm there. Oh my god, I'm there.
Yes. No.
Damn, that shit is crazy, bro.
The other was the double girdle technique.
Why are they putting this big ass black nigga on me for what?
He not shooting the ball. Like, look what he doing.
It was my first time trying this, and
that's nasty. Shaking my fucking head.
I'll be honest, doing this work was pretty hard, not because of the physicality, but because of the birds. It was an incredible year for seeing bone production on the wildlife homestead.
Nah, he blamed the internet.
Slide over. I have no idea how low those numbers were.
I'm there, bro.
Watching older videos, one of my targets was
And if I dump it, that's a foul.
When I finally got them last year, there were about a dozen, and I was over the moon. But this year, day in and day out, we had over 300 of them filling the forest.
The late ass tea.
Chicken.
Thank you.
Looney, I might have to get that butter. I ain't gonna fucking fake.
Hey, bro, don't say no bullshit, bro.
Nah, you might have to, though. He fucking up.
At the front of the property, we even had over 200 snow buntings, and they had a pretty sweet setup. They would just hang
You said
out on
Neek
our roof.
or Noonie?
You know what I said.
Like it, they would come down and have some crack.
Oh, come on, bro. They gotta give me that, bro.
I'm about to punch that nigga in his fucking mouth.
Bro, just fat, bro. You just a big ass. Oh, they gotta give me that. Oh, yep, we gone. Bro, look at this black bitch trying to face guard me and shit. Winter is here.
Find exactly what you're looking for.
He putting this ball bitch in the rim, boy. I ain't gonna do shit but make it worse.
It definitely is.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, block it, bro. That shit don't matter.
Hey, Nick, bro, you still got 25 installed, bro?
That's a crazy question.
That nigga said we still got 25 installed.
That shit ass, bro.
So the majority of them didn't produce combs, but the ones along the edge of the stand and in the open which tells me
the fucking spike. That was the biggest green window of the fucking dunk meter, and I spiked it.
But if I had known when we moved here that this winter would be so productive,
They make that bitch just free dunk though. That's crazy.
Hey, Nick, when I catch the ball, go back door, bro. Oh, fuck, they did that shit too quick. Go, Nick.
I had a loop that I would do to check on things, and the first stop was always right beyond the pine stand where I have a small group of Canada Jays that would come to visit me. Chickadees, which we'll see a little later.
Chill, bro. Hey,
Canada Jays take that curiosity.
Nigga called him Harold, bro. Come on, bro.
Over hundreds of years, they showed they're more than comfortable playing alongside people.
My nigga Skelly Man, bro.
Their fearlessness around humans and their willingness to destroy food sources left unattended have given them the nickname.
Like, I have to take off the motion. They have to allow me to do that, bro.
So it only took this trio a few days to figure out that I was the one pulling the suet feeders, and from time to time, I would collect the suet tax.
What the f... Hey, for sure.
Man, they violating crazy like I just suck or something. Niggas aren't even gonna swing the ball my way, bro. Niggas ain't even finna swing the ball my way, bro.
Having less snow meant the wildlife didn't depend on our trails as much, so although we had even more
you finna look at this shit too.
They were all over the place, which made it a little bit more difficult.
Look at the paint is crap.
Bro, look at this nigga face guarding me, bro. He gay as fuck.
Why does that go? Why does that go?
Can I get a bite of a cinnamon stick?
Can't tell me this shit.
So all these niggas is just 6'4" with standing dunk. Dumbass.
Some mouse tracks on top of the snow, and we met here in the middle for lunch.
Oh, my fucking goodness, bro.
Just beyond the forest pond, I would check on the barn owl boxes that this winter. It's very unlikely they use them this year, but in spring when young barn owls...
No pray. You ain't see that black ass nigga?
Stop running my route, nigga.
Hoping they claim one of these boxes.
That's him.
Fuck, bitch.
I also had another frequent stop nearby to spend some time fixing the pair that I wanted to know.
Wow.
I finally gave them nicknames Dot and Tui. Tui got its name by
fucking annoying, bro. Like,
started grabbing
oh,
two
God.
seeds at a time.
Yeah, he know better.
He's already taking one dribble pulls, bro. What am I watching?
Tui's also a little more carefree
Oh
than
my
Dot.
fucking
Usually
goodness.
Tui's will grab a seed and fly to nearby
Chicken, I promise you.
That bitch is nasty.
I promise you it is. I just ain't looked.
Dot, on the other hand, is shy. He'll quickly grab a seed and take off.
What's your-
He came up with a very original name.
What's your 3-ball, bro?
65.
Subtle, but most chickadees look
What?
identical, so I'm always searching for tiny differences.
I can take it to a 70. Or higher than that, actually. You tripping. I could pull whatever. Look at that. Oh my god, you give me high school one, it's a fucking rap. Oh, bro.
Happy to report this was a raging success. From September to March, these trees have been magnets for birds.
Oh, bro.
It's a shame how I couldn't catch up to that, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't throw that jerks.
You brought in a new species to the wildlife homestead, the stunning bikini waxworm.
I jumped shot 98 on 20 was something different.
Oh no, bro.
The apples also kept a
That
pair
shit
of
down,
wild
bitch.
turkeys around for the winter.
That shit was that D-Wade.
Summer, and they lived quite peacefully for many months
bro.
with snow accumulating and resources
Mm-hmm.
and with the trees
Ready.
I can see the dynamics were starting to shift.
Steals my board, now I gotta pop you.
Bro, no. He don't, bro, when have you ever seen Neek cut? And look at the shit he do.
Me. Oh, never mind.
Later, it turned into an all-out brawl.
Bro, you don't never
There's a
see
duck
this
on your
nigga
fucking butter, nigga.
Fighting this close, and I doubt I'll ever get a better view than this.
He can't even steal the
Right
damn
outside
ball.
my living room window. At first, they tried striking each other with a
Fuck this
They
shit.
don't never let, like, it's my square button broke, bitch.
Nigga, Tone, bro, he got herpes.
After a bit
Y'all
of
ain't
back and
peep?
forth, they eventually locked beaks. And this part of turkey fighting,
Yeah,
was
nigga
pretty
got
good.
herpes.
In this case, one of the
Chill, I was sick doing my face
the
again.
other's beak, and it looked like it had a hold of his tongue.
Had a cold and shit.
All the way.
I'm fast as shit with 2-way.
Both fight lasted about 3 minutes.
Grr.
Bro.
The loser took off into the bushes.
Grr.
Again, and the dominant male now controls our property.
I
alone.
bet.
Sure.
But
Damn.
So this
Chalk them
we ain't
bitches.
got no more timeouts. Think deep.
Fuck
That
it.
bitch is going in the rim.
area takes shape.
I was finna call that bitch too.
All
You
around
ain't
you
getting the
are
ball to
signs of
nobody.
warmer spring days ahead. A caterpillar
Get
crawling
off!
on a sunny day. Open water starting to form from the snow melt.
I gotta clamp some shit. I got 2-way. Give me the fucking rock. Give me that fucking cookie.
Because of the
Ew,
insulation
oh,
provided by the
nigga,
tree,
fuck
empty nesters can usually get
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking cookies, nigga. Yeah, fuck all that.
That's exactly what this female
Rained in that nigga face.
Compared to woodpeckers,
Yep.
nuthatches
What's your screen?
are strong and expert
Oh.
in their cattle.
Backward.
Oh my god, we going. Hey!
Smoked it.
Especially ones that are filled with fungi.
I don't even want to know what that means.
Oh, I don't either. I'm not even gonna ask.
One behavior that I found
I'm not even gonna ask.
You
got it.
Them. She drops them right outside the hole every time. The collection of shavings will become almost like a neon sign to predators that there was a nest here.
And he runs away after the free throw. Type drugs this nigga off. Oh shit. I got it.
Oh my god, the skip, bro, the skipping is crazy. Bro.
At the front, we have a trout pool. Size, but the only amphibians that breed here are
He's really calling niggas by the number, bro.
What's that? Where the fuck do you get that from?
Charge.
Oh.
Chicken. Wet like fucking water.
And had a water feature that would lack on wildlife instead. The goal was to build a vernal pond.
I'm chicken. Just dunk his ass down.
Just long enough for our target species to complete their life cycle in
Fishing.
So early this spring, we started to make this vernal pool below the existing trout pond. We wanted to build a completely natural pond, no liners, and this was the perfect place to do it.
Fish. Okay.
Some overflow from the trout pond will flow directly through this grassy area, so we'll have plenty of water filling up the pond naturally.
Do it, bitch ass nigga.
We started by digging these small
Shoot that bitch.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was gonna get a bucket. You ain't ready to get no buckets.
So having something to catch and slowly divert water down will be great for minimizing erosion and trapping excess nutrients. To dig the main pool, we used a backhoe to scoop up clay and pile it along the backside to form a small dam. This isn't the traditional way of doing it, but since we were aiming for a seasonal pool and not a permanent pond,
Smokes my assist, puts it back off the glass.
on the opposite side of the dam, we made a gentle slope so wildlife can get in and out of the pond more easily.
Oh my, and he snags me. I'm fucking cool.
Deep, which might seem a little shallow, but most natural ephemeral ponds are only 3 feet deep or less. So most vernal species are adapted to living in.
I'm fucking cookies.
Overall, this only took us a couple of
I'm fucking cookies, nigga.
This is what it looked like when we
I'm fucking cookies, nigga.
the sediment had settled down and it was already looking clear.
What noises?
I then leveled out the dam.
Abandoned houses.
Grasses and wildflowers. I added some branches.
Nigga, I didn't even cut. That stupid ass pack drug me in.
A bucket of leaves to provide cover on the pond floor. This was finished right on time because not long after the Samba frogs appeared throughout the wildlife homestead, I found 5 wood frog egg masses floating in the new vernal pond. Spring was
Get off me, little nigga.
Abandoned houses.
For sure.
Abandoned houses. Abandoned top of the key. Top of the key.
Hey!
Top of the key. Top of the key.
How much you mad? And one. And one. You gotta make those. This nigga's metering them bitches. You're a fucking weirdo, bro. Wow. Give me that.
Top of the fucking key, man. The fuck off me, bro. I'm running around everything.
Clipping niggas.
There was something to look forward to every day. Near the top of my list was to see a little creek that runs.
Hey, shut up. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Everybody missed me wide open every trip.
You remember that last year I set up a log that goes across the creek? And I even set up a camera trap.
Nigga comes all the way back court with me, bro. Like, bro, go to the fucking shot. Go get the shot.
The whole setup useless. By the time I had to sit there all winter, but I was excited to see what had showed up over the winter months.
Might just plug still right here. I'm gonna just plug in here. Type time and I'll be on. Fuck. Charge.
Obviously, Noonie.
Y'all niggas just poop.
I literally cut, but I don't know what the fuck you finna throw.
So I can clear some of the snow and ice around the creek. It will make the water more accessible, and I can
Y'all, but I just wanna let y'all know that. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 5, but.
Before then, there's one more clip that I'd like to share. An old barn owl came down here to hunt one morning.
Oh, y'all whipping up on scrubs. That's why y'all invited me, because my overall low and I just made this build. Bro.
Relatively close by. I know they're not on our land because I've still
Oh, shit.
and there aren't any gaps big enough to
Put your hand up, Alfredo.
We've also been triggering the camera by the forest pond, which is not far from where I set up the follow boxes. It gives me hope that they've at least seen the boxes.
Let me hit that.
Nesting on the property. Once the snow is full,
Bro, that's how the first one got gone so fast.
I began building a trail system using some of the pine logs. This will rot over time and provide plenty of habitat for insects, salamanders, and fungi. I left little gaps between the logs for smaller wildlife to move in and out of.
Like that nigga left.
Because I found the first garter snake of the season moving along these logs.
Jerks.
Highway for small animals trying to travel through the forest. I also collected a lot of the branches to make large brush piles. Brush piles are probably the quickest and easiest habitat to build, especially for this area that didn't have a lot of cover to begin with. These piles will instantly give refuge to red squirrels and birds, and I've already built some more sparrows using this forest.
You said that's it for the rec runs, Scrap?
I know brush piles are a little unsightly, but one thing I've done in the past to improve them is to plant vines at the base of the piles. Over time, the vines will take over and it'll turn a dead brush pile into a living one. And if I plant something like grapes, they could also provide some fruit.
Bet. What I'm playing
I'll
on?
start with flowering vines for the
How big?
pollinators.
Bet.
The next thing I got started on was the new wildflower meadow.
You unlock?
I plan to both seed and plant plugs in the meadow using a few
Bet. Let me think right now. I'm gonna be able to stop with the 7.4s.
Seeds will have the best chance if they have good contact with the soil, so I started breaking up.
Yeah, it ain't just cool, bro. It gets real critical in there. Cause I can't even know.
Once the needles were cleared, I measured each section to figure out how much seed I needed. There's 3 different sections that are intersected by the trails. They each get varying degrees of sunlight, so it'll be interesting to see the species composition in each patch. The seeds that I'm using I've been collecting over the past few years, so they can be anywhere from 6 months old to 3 years old. Because of that, I'm not too sure how viable some of them are, but I won't find out unless I use them. The terrain is mostly flat, but there are little mounds that are drier and small depressions that hold more moisture. So by using many different species and casting a wide net, I'm increasing the odds that something will take. I check the weather forecast before I seed the meadows so I can time it with the rain. That way the seeds will get a good soaking, which will hopefully improve germination. And although everything was going to plan, nature would quickly throw not 1, but 2 wrenches into my plans. After the rain soaked in the seeds, we were hit with 3 weeks of abnormally dry weather. So much so that I was literally coming in and watering the area by hand. During that time, we also had the biggest flock of jungles migrating through. I counted close to 1,000 of them just at the front of the property alone. They stuck around for a little less than a week, and of course they were in the new pine meadow feeding on the seeds I just spread. How many seeds they ate and which species they were targeting, I don't really know.
Yeah, Kate Cunningham.
Move on to other projects, and I waited to see which species would germinate later in the season. One of the really nice things about looking back on all of the footage of the past year is that there's so many little moments that I almost forgot about. We had a pair of Canada geese hanging out in the trout pond for a few days during migration. Persistent evening grosbeak showed up at the feeders. This is it compared to the typical male and female plumage. There was a time I freaked out because I thought we had our first monarch butterfly show up, but it turned out to be the single last one. One day I went out to take the garbage and found a spotted salamander underneath the bin. And at the time I kept hearing a faint tapping behind me while I filmed a groundhog that lives under a large spruce tree. only to find out that captain was a chickadee excavating a new cavity. Throughout the year, the big moments are easy to remember, like the foxes living in our garage, the first birds nesting in a box I built, and the new species on the trail camera.
Hi there.
So easy to forget that I think I'll really appreciate their history. Another thing that completely slipped my mind this spring was that I had set up nesting ledges under the eave of our garage the year before. I intended for these to be used by barn swallows. Sadly, we only had one flyover during the migration. But this year I woke up to find a robin starting to build a nest on one of the platforms. They wake up bright and early to get to work. It's the female that does the nest building. She creates a base of dead grasses and twigs and later reinforces the nest with mud. I've watched birds build cup nests before, but it's usually been from far away with binoculars. So being this close, it's the first time I can hear the sound of a bird forming a cup, and it's probably my new favorite thing.
What's good?
After 7 days of building, she adds the finishing touches to the nest. Fine, soft grasses.
Where'd that nigga go?
Eventually, the chicks come to
What, you gonna take that nigga butter though?
This is what the nest looked like when I started building, and this is it when she
Oh. Wait,
While she was
what?
finishing up, this is when the male started to
Why are you
escort
trying to
her
bite
from
me?
the nest.
You're not taking my butter again.
Your hair smell like hair products
Hangs out in
and
the pines
grease.
next to the garage and chases off any blue jay that comes too close.
Rawr.
Hoping this nest is well protected from the red squirrels, but if a blue jay were to come along, there's no way to stop them. So
My crew max +1. I'ma do Shifty.
on the 8th and last day of building, she did the flying
Hey, cut that shit out, man.
Over the next few days, she made 2 more.
Siri. Look at your son.
While this was going
There we
on,
go.
I kept noticing another bird triggering this camera. To my surprise, just a
I
few
have
feet
no
away,
idea.
eastern phoebes were checking out the other nest platforms I set up for barn swallows. Eastern phoebes also build their nests on ledges, but unlike the robins, phoebes will sometimes begin by building multiple dummy nests. Over a few days, they brought
I
nest
think you
material
find it
to
funny.
7 different ledges. I had no clue which one they were actually going to use, so I just picked one at random and put a camera on it.
Yeah. Ew. Oh, nasty and slobbery.
At first, it looked like I made the right choice. The female was visiting it frequently and bringing in new material. She even pressed the moss with her body like she was forming a future cup.
Hey, don't bite my
She seemed to
nose.
lose interest in this nest. She'd even take away material to bring it to another one, so I concluded that this was likely a dummy nest.
Ew.
There's a few reasons why birds build dummy nests. Sometimes they're used as a way to test if the site is
Oh,
safe,
Patchy.
leading to a final nesting location.
Oh, go get mommy. Go get mommy. Go get mommy.
Also, if their main nest gets destroyed or raided by a predator, they have backups already
Go get mommy.
or fully built, so they don't have to start completely from scratch. Another reason, and probably the one I've observed the most, especially in other birds, is
Nope.
predator
Play with mommy's eyelids.
By building many dummy nests, they can confuse and distract potential
Play with
nest
mommy's
predators,
eyelids.
more difficult for them to find the
You said what?
eggs or the chicks. I experienced this first
Yeah, cause the dad broke.
trying to figure out which one the phoebes would use. They were secretly building another nest under our patio.
I'm about to get them caps from this crew, nigga, in like 1 more day.
I'm about to get some too.
Build specialization done on me, bro.
just to be safe, I also put a camera on another ledge that has a well-built nest, so I think we have all of our bases covered. I'm kind of hoping to go with the garage just because there's no way to predator-proof the patio nest, so we're most vulnerable to squirrels, but we'll have to see what they decide. Bird and other wildlife boxes tend to have more success the longer they're out. This is the second breeding season, and I've noticed higher occupancy in the boxes. One surprise was a hive of bumblebees that took over one of the bluebird houses. I've never looked inside a bumblebee nest before, so later in the fall, I'll come back to check what's in this nest box. Early May, tree swallows started to funnel in. Last year we had one pair show up, but this year I was excited to see a dozen.
I might do build specialization for shooting on him.
It's hard to tell which ones will stay in nest and which ones are just.
I can't even do it yet though.
But a few pairs were expecting.
Nah, bro, you're gonna have to hit fucking 2,000 middies and 2003s
Little did they know that chickadees were also interested in this
for a
box,
cat
but
breaker.
they would only visit in the afternoon. So for about a week straight, we were fighting for this net box.
Oh, bro, I can't carry you, bro.
And chickadees in the afternoon.
I'm gonna put that shit on shooting on, bro.
That I made specifically for them, and not long after, it was officially moving day for the tree swallows.
And then I punch her into the.
I can carry you later, bro. My mans.
Once the grasses and leaves were brought in, the next step was to bring in as many feathers as possible.
What's good?
I've had a few cameras on tree swallow nests over the years, and I've
Who's mad?
interested how good they are at finding feathers. In our area, I would
Who's mad?
to get some help from the
I kept hooping. I just couldn't work in that environment. You know what I mean?
any other bird to line the nest with.
It's not even just you. I'm at PG and 5 niggas want the rock.
All of them eventually cover a few of the eggs, so I couldn't tell how each ended up laying.
That's how it be, Tom.
I literally passed the one nigga for a wide open 3. Another nigga upset tell me they open. But it wasn't just that. It was every play somebody else wanted the ball, bro.
Even few of their 6 eggs, but in no time they were also completely covered with feathers.
Black plate ass nigga. You shitty, Scrap O'Neal.
So I got the hint. These tree swallows obviously wanted some privacy, so we'll have to check in on them a little later.
Shitty as fuck, mud.
While our tree swallow pairs and our robins were sitting on eggs, our female Phoebe finally
Like, what does that have to do with anything, bro?
This is where she decided to lay her first egg. Early on, the female doesn't spend much time at the nest. She won't start
Keep going, keep going.
and she lays one a day until the nest is filled with 5 bright white eggs. For the next 2 weeks, it's her responsibility to tend to these eggs while the male keeps a watchful eye.
Custom takeover 1. Good box out.
Nearby, the robin eggs had just finished hatching.
Bro, every time you come to this fucking middle, you get tangled up in my cord.
With both parents working all day to collect food, beams are happening
Oh.
every few minutes, and it doesn't take long for those chicks that are barely visible or possible.
Yo, bro, we about to fight, bro.
Oh, that's on me. I forgot we rolled up the stick.
I'm getting so, bro.
take so many wind beats to the head from their siblings before they're just itching to fletch the nest. After spending a few days stretching out their wings, the whole clutch fledged. Unfortunately, the camera missed every single one of these birds leaving, but at least they hadn't gone too far. They stayed nearby in the pine stand to continue to grow and to learn from their parents.
Just wanted to fade. Like, niggas is so ass.
It was around this time that I started replanting the whole front section of the property. When deciding which plants I wanted to put in, I went with species that are native to our region that we either don't have.
Why though? Like, what is...
Having the plants that evolved alongside the local wildlife will give me the best bang for my buck, so to speak, in pretty much every aspect. It will produce higher quality pollen, nectar, fruits, and nuts that will provide the wildlife with the proper nutrients they need when they need them. A greater number of insects will be able to carry out their life cycles on the leaves, stems, and bark, and of course, more insects means more food for animals higher up in the food chain.
Oh my...
So here's a rough outline of what my vision is for this space. At the front, I want to add more trees and shrubs to create a thick forested hedgerow. Then surrounding the vernal pond and the trout pond will be a couple of wet meadows, along with slightly drier wildflower meadows up front, as well as the new one that I see in the pine stand. The rest of the pine stand will just be thinned and replanted with trees and shrubs. There's also this one patch of pines beside our garage that I had trouble deciding what I wanted to do with. So I didn't touch it this year, but I do have a really fun project planned for this space that I'll be sharing early next spring. With a plan in place, it was now time to replant this whole area with a productive native trees, shrubs, and wildflowers. I kind of blacked out from excitement when I did my order, so I got in a lot more than I thought. Between the ones that I ordered, the ones that I grew myself from seed, and the ones that I collected from other parts of the property to transplant here, I put in somewhere around 2,000 plants. I started by working on the meadow up front. Last year I let this area just grow out to see what was already established, and the results weren't terrible, but I think I can definitely improve it. Currently it's about 60 to 70% non-native or invasive grasses and dwarves, so this year I went in and added native wildflower plugs throughout this whole meadow. Even though I planted a few hundred plants in here, I feel like it's barely noticeable. It'll take time for them to grow and fill out this space, but I'm going to continue to grow flowers and grasses to plug in here every spring. That way over time we can shift this patch from non-natives to more productive native plants. I'm pretty much doing the same thing beside this meadow at the vernal pond and the trout pond. The water is a good attractant for wildlife, but equally as important is the vegetation that surrounds the ponds. Not only does it improve the water quality by preventing erosion and trapping excess nutrients from entering the water, but it's also where a lot of the wildlife that are attracted to the ponds concentrate. But once I was done planting around the ponds, the next step was replanting trees and shrubs along the front of the property and in the ponds.
Straight shitters, just full of shitters hooping. Full of...
I still have more
just balling though.
Cleanup I needed to do, but unfortunately I couldn't get to any of it because I started finding nests scattered around this whole area. Here's a map of all the ones that I found. The ones in red are
not even bombs no more.
The ones in yellow are sites where I saw nesting behavior, but I didn't really have the time to find the actual nest. I could have maybe worked around them, but I think I'd be way too stressed, and I'm sure the birds wouldn't appreciate all the noise. So instead of doing everything in 1 year like I wanted, I'll have to spread this work out over the next year. Luckily for now, I cut enough in the first round that there's a lot more light getting through here than there was before.
I'll just be having to go in there and check niggas' temps real quick.
There's an easy section and a hard one. The easy side is where the forest transitions from pine stand to more of a mixed forest.
How tall you is?
In this area, plants were able to creep their way in and fill in the understories.
Oh, that's crazy as fuck.
Besides adding a few canopy trees like oaks. The hard side is where there was either nothing growing or mostly invasive plants, and this is where I focused most of my efforts to fill in these gaps.
Hey, shit, nigga. Oh my god, he gets it.
It'll take a while for these trees and shrubs to fill in the space. I wanted to come in with my own native seeds because if I don't, this area will fill up with invasive hawkweed. This stuff grows absolutely everywhere and it outcompetes our native vegetation. And this means that it is present in the new pine meadow that I created earlier this spring. By letting in more light and clearing the pine needles to expose the soil, I've started an all-out war. The native seeds I spread here are growing well, but most are perennials that will only flower and take off in years 2, 3, and beyond. So progress is slow. Trees and shrubs
type ways niggas be scoring on me.
Some invasive flowers, so it's pretty chaotic in here.
What dribble style you got on?
Have to come in once a year and cut back the vegetation.
Bro, that's what I've been using. I'm on a 64. I'm one off of the main dribble style though.
But I'm using a couple of different techniques to minimize their impact.
Yeah.
The first is manually removing.
Yeah, bro.
It took me a day to take out all the hawkweeds in the pine meadow, and in their place I planted native wildflower plugs. If I do this often enough, our native plants should establish and fill in this area, making it harder for the invasive species to take over in the future.
Steve Francis, what?
The second thing I'm doing is fighting fire with fire. I'm putting in a few aggressive native species like common milkweed.
All you need is a 90. It's a regular animation.
A much better fight against the invasives. At the end of the day, I'd rather have a meadow of aggressive native species than one filled with invasives.
You talk about his signature size up. It's a regular animation. You just need the 95 ball handle.
As I can in these areas because they'll be the prime hunting ground for some of our nesting birds. And we were now entering a time when nests were full.
And it's probably going to be in the starter 4 lots again.
Was at its highest.
If it's not in the regular shit.
You missed. That bitch loose as fuck. Like, these niggas wouldn't put a point up on 25, I promise you.
To my surprise, I saw her moving through our forest with not 1 or 2, but 3 healthy little fawns.
So what's up though? Like 2K25 run?
What is this nigga talking about?
For white-tailed deer, having 1 fawn means it's usually a down year. 2 fawns is actually the norm, but 3
How
is
you know I'm
next.
dead ass, Scrap?
And that usually happens when you have a big
Shut the fuck up.
habitat and a healthy
I was
mature
on-
doe.
I was on that bitch yesterday, or this morning.
Last
But
year
no,
we had
yesterday. It's a new day today,
calves,
right?
which is also above average. So it's nice to see that this
Hey,
area
believe in
is
his
providing
ass.
them with
Oh, shit.
resources and allowing them to thrive. Things were looking good on the wildlife homestead. A full family of deer, more insects filling our meadows. The bird nests at the front were
Yeah, that, bro, J moved 70, 74, 70 overall. Oh my god. Them niggas is fucking crazy, bro.
Under the patio, there was pure excitement.
Nigga, we played, when we played one and this nigga didn't even touch the fucking rim. Nigga, I was so hurt, bro. He had all the points, didn't even touch the rim, straight net.
One by one, the eggs continued to hatch over the next 48 hours until there was 5 little phoebe hens poking out of the nest. The female had sat on the eggs for about 2 weeks, and now it's also her responsibility to brood the chicks for the first couple of days.
Bro.
While she was tending the nest, the male was out gathering food to feed everyone.
Bro, she gonna be different.
Like other members in the flycatcher family, phoebes are incredible hunters. They'll perch anywhere and everywhere to give themselves a better vantage point, and while constantly scanning their surroundings, these strong and agile flyers are able to quickly jump into action. For an insect, I would imagine the only thing scary
What?
is an eastern phoebe with 5 hungry nestlings
What?
and a partner to feed.
What?
With parents this efficient at hunting, the chicks grew quickly over the next week.
Bet. Alright, moving on.
Around this time, we had a heat wave moving through the area. The 5 chicks huddled up in a moss-lined nest definitely made the heat wave a little bit harder on the phoebes.
This is a weird ass nigga.
Or because the chicks were just getting bigger. This was the first night that the female would sleep on the nest.
Wide open for jumping. Not even open, wide open.
Sadly, little did she know, but this would be the last
Shit's
time
crazy.
she'd see the chicks alive.
Shit's
That night,
big.
the mouse found its way to the nest and killed every phoebe.
Bro, that's a shot. Hassim.
This is the unfortunate part of the breeding season. The parents can do everything right for weeks, but in just a few minutes, all that time and energy can
Nigga, I might take that bill, bro.
My biggest concern when the baby started building here was that there was no way to better improve this site.
I'll punch this nigga in his fucking mouth, I swear to God,
After
bro.
the first nest was raided, this was where the pair returned
What
to.
the fuck?
Luckily, one
Nigga
of the dummy nests from
fucking die out here? What happened?
built.
Oh, yeah, let me just...
After some finishing touches, it didn't take long for the female to
I'm about to screenshot your build after this game,
was
man.
more clutched at her first, but this late in the season, she probably wanted to
I'm about to get right.
as possible.
Bro, this nigga Shiny beat me yesterday one-on-one. Nigga, this nigga's a weirdo. Nigga. Straight slashing on a 6'10".
I knew the phoebes would need all the help they could get, so I collected some tall branches and set them up around the meadows and ponds to give them even more places to hunt from.
Look at this shit. That nigga's poop.
Eastern bluebirds also like to hunt insects from
I almost won that bitch too, this big ass. I was on a 6'4". Niggas was cheating, bro.
Like the phoebes, the bluebirds are also
That's a steal. Oh, shit.
They were originally nesting somewhere across the street, but given the time of the year, they wouldn't have had enough time for their first clutch to fledge, so the nest was likely raided.
Y'all got it. Free bucket. Get your badges up. Bro.
I was hoping to get a nest camera on this bluebird pair, but all of my cameras were already in occupied boxes. Just a few birdhouses away, the feathers in one of the trees.
These rebounds, I ain't gonna lie, I hate this
I
shit,
was
bro.
able to see 6 pink nestlings.
It's fake
breeding around
rebounds,
the
bro.
nest. From this point on, they won't be left unattended. The parents take turns
Not
hunting and
moving on.
watching the chicks. At At the second tree swallow nest, I was only able to get a good view of the chicks at around 1 week old. It's nice to see that this pair also had 6 eggs hatch, a very healthy clutch size for tree swallows. When both swallow nests were close to fledging time, the bluebirds were starting to feed young, and the phoebes were welcoming their new hatchlings into the world.
That nigga a bucket. I ain't gonna lie. They a bucket this year, bro.
Between all of the birds hunting for food for their young, as well as all the fledglings from other nests, this was probably the busiest time around the wildlife homestead, especially when it came to the new vernal pond. As the warm summer weather moved in, this is when the pond would go through its biggest transformation. Water levels began to fluctuate, and this is a key step in the life of the vernal pond. As the water evaporates, it exposes the soil and allows new seeds to germinate. Seemingly overnight, the water was surrounded by greenery. Our wood frog tadpoles now had even more hiding places in the pond. The vegetation that started growing was a mix between plants that I seeded and plants that were already established or in the seed bank, just waiting for the right conditions to come around.
Come on, we gotta make those, bro. This nigga Zen would stop working. Foul, foul, foul.
As well as a solitary sandpiper. Probably my favorite sighting was this juvenile American bittern.
Wow.
Bitterns usually hang out in large wetlands, well hidden amongst the tall grasses. This one only stayed for a few minutes before being flushed by a passing car.
Just stop, bro. Just stop, bro.
Drawing the secretive species in the first
We should be
place.
up hella, bro. We're not good.
Activity, hands down the most active and
Bro.
most useful animals were the dragonflies and damselflies.
We're hit.
They moved back and forth between both ponds, using the perches that I set up for them, which were perfect for serving the water for an easy meal.
I'm coming up, but it's like George just turned to the hoop.
Between the insects hovering above the water and the ones moving around the vegetation, they have endless options to choose from.
No shoot. Good take.
Watching them fly is not only entertaining, it's almost hypnotizing. Dragonflies and damselflies are among the most ancient groups of insects, and surprisingly, their anatomy has gone largely unchanged for millions of years. Being the aerial acrobats that they are, they require large amounts of food to fuel this demand. Depending on their size, they can eat dozens or sometimes hundreds of small insects in a day, or they can go for quality over quantity and even hunt.
Dumbass nigga.
With the breeding season in full swing, this energy demand is even higher. Males are constantly patrolling and defending their territory, waiting for any female to wander into their space. In the case of these flies, this male has successfully initiated courtship with the female. He uses the specialized claspers at the end of his abdomen to grasp her neck. With a bit of maneuvering, she brings her abdomen up to the male to form.
I got mine.
While in this position, the male will remove any sperm from previous matings, ensuring his own sperm has the best chance at fertilizing the eggs. This mating ritual isn't exclusive to blue damselflies. Around the pond, many different species are locked in this mating wheel.
Ain't shit going.
Once fertilized, the female will begin laying the eggs. Every time her abdomen touches the water...
I should have... Oh my god.
But this
I played it, I'm staying.
Sometimes she'll use her sharp ovipositor to slice into stems and inject her eggs directly into the plant tissue. This is one of the reasons why the vegetation around the pond is so important.
We go. It's open, bro.
Slowly but surely, things started to quiet down as more birds fledged the nest I was monitoring.
Let's get one, let's get one, let's get one, let's get one. I'm with you. I'm good, leave me. Leave me. Yep, go help. That shit, little ass nigga.
With the adults circling with mouthfuls of insects, they were able to entice each chick to leave the nest.
Negative fucking 3 off. Oh, you missed.
With no more swallows around, I shifted my focus on the bluebirds. Although I
Oh
couldn't
my
see inside
fucking
the nest,
god,
was
bro. I turned my
interested
meter
to watch what
off,
the
bro.
adults were catching to feed the young.
This nigga just smoked. Why he did any lags out? Any lags out? I just lost.
Before the young fledged, the parents really started to focus on catching larger grasshoppers, which were abundant around the ponds and meadows.
I can't board that though.
In the span of a few days, bluebirds, chipping sparrows, song sparrows, and jumblers.
Oh my, there's like no way, bro. We're not gonna get buckets, bro.
The only nest that was left was the eastern phoebes. Tucked high up under the eave of our garage, the parents fed the young without any issues for a couple of weeks.
Corner. Trash. What to say?
Late one afternoon, I saw a small bird sitting in the
Go on.
plants behind the garage.
Shot.
At
Shot.
a quick glance, I
Grab
wasn't
what?
sure if this was one of the
Over
beagles
there.
or if it was another young flycatcher. But funny enough, even at this age, the bird started doing the patented phoebe tail bob.
Niggas is so ass, bro.
It wasn't a picture-perfect nesting season for this pair, but they persevered through all of the ups and downs to successfully raise 4 chicks. By the end of July, all of the nests were empty, and a lot of the young birds had left. It almost felt like a ghost town at the front of the property. There was one spot that was drawing a lot of interest. In the planted pine stand that I filmed earlier this year, I left many logs along the path to decay with the hopes to attract smaller wildlife. Well, during the spring and most of the summer, wood-boring insects like this white-spotted Sawyer beetle were building up throughout the pine stand. They lay their eggs directly into the deadwood, and once hatched, the larvae begin to bore small channels into the logs. The sound of these insects got louder and louder throughout the summer as the larvae grew. To be honest, I was a little worried because for a while I didn't really find many predators along these logs to keep the beetle population in check. But it wasn't until late summer when I had consistent sightings of what I assume is the beetle's worst nightmare, ignomotid wasps. When people think of wasps, it's usually the social ones that build these paper nests and can wreak havoc in your yard. But social wasps make up less than 2% of all species. Most are solitary and are incredible hunters that help manage other insect populations. In the case of the ignomotid wasps I was finding in the pine stand, they use their long ovipositors to reach into the channels created by wood-boring insects and inject their eggs directly into the beetle larva. The wasp larva then consumes the beetle larva, undergoes metamorphosis, and later emerges as an adult wasp. little later in the season, after the beetles' worst nightmare had mostly left, the Grim Reaper showed up, the hairy woodpecker. If my weak human ears can hear insects chewing in the wood, it's no surprise the woodpeckers were able to find them. They use their acute hearing to detect subtle sounds made by insects living beneath the bark, which helps them identify promising spots for feeding without unnecessary drilling. Despite the fact that it's a bird ramming its head into a tree, I've always found it somewhat relaxing and satisfying to watch woodpeckers do their thing. The long tongue they use to extract grubs from the wood extends behind and around their skull to prevent any injuries while drilling. So fortunately for me, and unfortunately for the insects, these woodpeckers spent their entire days working on all the logs for a solid month. If the aphid-modded wasp were the beetles' worst nightmare, and the hairy woodpecker was the Grim Reaper, I'm not so sure what you would call the pileated woodpeckers that showed up afterwards. About 10 times heavier than our smallest woodpecker, the downy, the pileated can peel large chunks of bark off with one strike. On the homestead, the pileatids are usually pretty shy, but the thing about them and most other woodpecker species is they sometimes become so fixated on what they're doing that they don't seem to pay attention to anything else. I was sitting in the grass and this pileatid came right up to me while I was foraging on a row of pine logs. The beauty about this log setup is that insects enter the logs, predators find some, but not all of them, so a percentage of beetles will reach adulthood. Then next year, the holes made by wood-boring insects and woodpeckers can potentially turn into cavities for other beneficial insects, where the whole cycle starts over again. These logs are conveniently placed right beside the new pine meadow, where I'm hoping a lot of these beneficial insects will get their pollen out. First-year wildflower meadow that was spread from seed usually leaves a lot to be desired, and this new pine meadow was no different. I mentioned earlier that there's 3 different sections. Meadows 1 and 2 were doing decently well considering the juncos had a feast in here. It is a little patchy, but most meadows only have full coverage in the 2nd and 3rd years. Considering this was mostly bare under the shade of the pines last year, I'm happy with the results so far. I dotted these meadows with 100 or so plugs, and they've taken well and are already providing pollen and nectar to the insects. The 3rd meadow in the group is the one that's giving me the most headaches. The season plugs are growing, but there's a ton of poplars trying to establish in here. Even though I removed a lot of hawkweed earlier in the year, they're fighting back pretty hard. In the future, I'll probably have to spend a few hours every month just picking them out, at least until our native wildflowers establish. On the bright side, while doing this, I was able to see small perennial seedlings growing below the hawkweeds. After I endure the long winter, it'll be a nice reward to see which species will fill this meadow next spring. And with every day that passed, I was getting more and more signs that winter was on its way. Although the bulk of the bird migration is later in the fall, by mid-August we were already getting our first wave of migrants. Juvenile bald eagles were soaring high above the homestead. Sandpipers were stalking by our ponds, and warblers were frantically foraging throughout the forest. One of my favorite ways to observe migrants is to scope out some of our summer fruit-bearing trees. Our biggest mountain ash was a magnet for birds last year, but this winter, one of its 3 trunks broke off in a storm, and this summer a 2nd trunk cracked into a load of fruit. So with 1 trunk remaining, it wasn't nearly as busy as it used to be. On the other hand, it was a really good year for choke cherries, and the trees were filled with waxwings and robins. Spring migration and fall migration are 2 completely different experiences. In the spring, birds are practicing their vocalizations, establishing territories, and fueling up for their long journey back to the North Woods. With no leaves on the trees, it's way easier to locate them, and I can put together a pretty accurate list by sight and sound of all the birds moving through the wildlife homestead. Not to mention, most of these birds are sporting their fresh new breeding plumage, so they're also looking their best. But in the autumn, the birds have molted into their drabber fall plumage. They're less vocal, so I'm mostly looking for movement in trees, and even after I locate them, there's a good chance they're completely hidden by the leaves. So I'd say that the fall migration is and was definitely more of a grind. I don't envy the birds for having to endure the long and dangerous migration. And as they soar high in the sky and fall the changing leaves south to their winter grounds, I'll admit I'm kind of jealous because it really is the best way to experience the fall foliage. That they're most colorful and vibrant, it's hard not to feel a little bittersweet knowing the growing season is coming to an end. For insects, the season is far from over. There are plenty of fall-blooming wildflowers just as bright and beautiful as those around them. Even though most insects are done breeding, these late blooms are crucial for giving them the energy they need to get through the winter. One little area at the front of the property where I involuntarily created a nice meadow of these flowers. It's a bit of a head scratcher for me as to why it happened. I think I know why, but maybe some of you can give some other theories. I mentioned before that when we moved here, I decided not to mow any of the lawn just to see which species were already established. There's this little meadow in the corner of the lot, and if we pause the video, you can see oxeye daisies, buttercups, and hawkweeds growing. Now, they look nice, but these are all invasive in our area, so over the winter I was trying to plan what to do with this space. I thought of maybe ripping out all the sod and reseeding the area, or possibly even solarizing the ground with a tarp. But to my surprise, this year there were barely any oxeye daisies, there were almost no hawkweeds or buttercups, and by fall the meadow was filled with natives, goldenrods, asters, and white turtleneck. It honestly looks like a completely different meadow, and I find it kind of hard to believe that this would have happened so quickly over one season. My guess is that these native species were here for years, just constantly getting mowed over and were unable to establish. By me not mowing this area until the late fall, it gave them an entire growing season to build up reserves, which allowed them to take off and dominate the meadow this year. That's my main theory, but let me know what you think. While the insects feasted on the abundance of wildflowers, some of the other wildlife had to get creative, as a critical food source was missing this year. It was a terrible year for beef hazelnuts. Out of the hundreds of shrubs we have, I think I found something like 3 or 4 hazelnuts. So the red squirrels and chipmunks had to rely on other food sources. Red squirrels climbed high into the trees to harvest spruce and pine cones, while closer to the ground, mushrooms seemed to be a more important resource this fall. Forest floor to the canopy, it was a race to gather whatever food was available before the snow arrived. There were ants taking advantage of the last fruits of the season. Sapsuckers were drilling holes into our apple trees. And around the same time, a big group of yellow-rumped warblers were migrating through. Yellow rumps, or as many birders call them, butterbutts, are one of the first warbler species to return in the spring and one of the last to leave in the fall. Because they migrate on the extremes of both seasons, weather can be wildly unpredictable. So whereas most warbler species are primarily insectivorous, butterbutts have a much more diverse diet to survive during these unpredictable times. They not only feed on insects, but also berries, fruit, and soon, if it's available, these ones were even drinking sap out of the wells drilled by sapsuckers. Even though there were a lot of yellow rumps, overall it was once again a slow and inconsistent fall migration, which made it the perfect time to do a round of offloading trail cameras. I was excited to see what had been in the creek over the past few months, and I was not disappointed. Seems like such an insignificant thing to do, to drop a log across a creek that's barely a couple feet wide in the summer. Even though it's simple, I really can't deny the results.
Present you up.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Bro.
We don't got a 5 no more? I think you got a team now.
Glad I was able to get a ton of clips of fishers. I intended to set up dead boxes
Put
for
your
them this
movie
year,
back on
but
real
when
quick.
scouting where to put them, I couldn't really settle on a spot. I figured it wouldn't hurt to wait another year and study more of the trail camera footage to try to pick up on some of their patterns. They're definitely not the easiest subjects to study. Their home ranges are quite big, and just one fisher would have a territory that extends well beyond our property. Over the past 2 years, I've gotten around 200 trail camera clips of fishers, and out of all of those, I've only ever seen them use our road twice. So they prefer to stay hidden within the forest, but most of the other animals don't mind using our roads. I was a little surprised to see the big deer family was still alive and well. Having an extra fawn to take care of doesn't come without its challenges. It takes an experienced and patient to keep all of them well fed and protected.
What's good?
There were also many videos of this moose calf that was growing fast. Next to its mother, it looks like
It's 12-0-9-9-0 game.
If I superimpose myself standing in the same spot, you can see that this baby is already an absolute unit. If it's lucky, maybe in a few years it'll reach the size of some of the bulls that are rarely seen on the wildlife homestead. In the distance, I can already see snow accumulating on the highest peak. Down on our property, the tamaracks,
10-0, this other random squirt.
species of deciduous conifer that shed all of their needles every fall, were the last tree to change colors, from a deep green to a bright gold.
What did your bill just say?
This was my cue to slowly
Oh
start
no,
upgrading
it must have been tweaking. No, I must have been
Most
tweaking.
of the growing season, I don't really keep the feeders cold, besides a few for the
Huh?
hummingbirds. There's plenty of natural food around that the feeders are rarely used.
No, your bill name says something else, but I think it was just tweaking.
Perfectly with the return of
I'm about to
ducks.
clip it.
They disappeared during the breeding season. I haven't figured out which area they're nesting in yet, but this is the second year that they return in the fall to visit their personal portable bird feeder. They also had red foxes return and start using the vernal pond.
What does that say?
It's a pretty bad year for red fox sightings. Last year we had the adults raise 5 kids right around our garage. We were able to see them every day for hours on end. But this year we rarely saw the kids, and when they would show up, there would only be 2. To make matters worse, one morning my partner was walking our dog and she found one of the kids barely breathing in the middle of the road.
Oh, it's just squares. It ain't. I don't know.
Inside, and we warmed her up when we got in contact with the
Chill, 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 chill. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, 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 chill. Chill, 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 chill. Bro, it wasn't even AI videos, bro. It was nature, bro. You're tripping, bro. Alright then. I'm the type nigga buy you a Rolex and steal it from you.
This is smart move, bringing 40 laws of power from really messed up laws that you should never come close to.
Two really good laws that you can use in your day-to-day life. Let's begin. We've reached law number 25, recreate yourself. This law teaches you how to make something out of yourself, regardless of the circumstances that you were born in. There was a woman called Aurore Dupin-Dubois.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Got it. No. 3%. Fucking dude. Shot. One more stop. Shot. I gotta jump. Shit. Oh, we don't get those? I can't even jump. Just made him do all that extra too. They just try to set him up. They're getting everything, bro. Oh yeah, they're getting everything. Me off the court. Oh my god.
I get off at 2 tomorrow. Yeah, 2, bro. Bro, I'm about to be up all night with this nigga Keo, bro. I guess you won't reacting, and I assume. Nah, I'm about to call him to get back on, Nate.
No.
You want me to call Scrap, Nate? Make him get back on?
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, I'm in there.
Hey, that nigga Zay just got done, bro. He's trying to... Huh? Yeah, he's still on. Alright. We going to Nick's Discord. You got it?
Yeah, I'm
Or not? Alright, man. A tablespoon of one big mess, a dash of overreaction. Join the Discord, man. Join that Discord. Tone touch.
Check your messages, Neat. Check your messages, bro. I texted you, bro. What? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know the kid. That's so weak, bro. Might have to. Block, that's me. Corner. Stay up, stay. He makes that. Switch me, bro. Switch me, bro. I was looking at y'all, bro. That's on me. I was looking at them, bro. I was on. Bro, that's what's really fucking me up. I'm a whole mind though. I got 15. I'm at 91. I'm not worried about nobody else. Board. Oh, that's me. I gotta jump. I got eye perimeter D, bro. Throw it to him. Oh, that's a steal. That's, oh, I'm on your back. So, fucking board. Corner. Oh, shit. No buggy here, no buggy here, no buggy here. They didn't get there fast enough. No, that was me, bro. I'm gonna pass that, bro. Oh, that's me. I'm over. I'm over. I'm over. That shit different, bro. Down 9, down 9. Trey ball. Down 9, bro. We should move. Oh, shit. Like, look at this shit. Zay open, Zay open. Good pass. No bug right here, no bug right here. Watch the 7-footer. Good jump. I don't think he... Put it down. Put it down. Herbert switch me. Herbert switch me. Chicken. That shit is really fake, bro. I promise you. I've reached. Corner, trace. 7. Corner, come on. Trace. fault. Oh, grab it, grab it. Fucking D. Corner, Zay. Down. Hoop. Get a bucket. Shot. Ooh. Corner. Trash. Nice. He's putting up 17 threes, bro. Let me go ahead and rest the game. Oh my God. The miss. Corner. Just throw it to him. I got it. Yes, sir. Fucking go. Foul him. Just foul him. You got a free throw. Right steals, bro. Damn, that's G's. Still. Come on. Corner. A three and a stop. Quick three. Turnover. Nobody's open. There's nobody open. Too late. I just got the ball. Corner. Got him. Oh, he missed. Niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think you could run 5 of them, bro. Bro, though. That nigga J Moves is 70 overall, nigga. OP, nigga. Cheating. Chicken. I can't find him. Missing the second one. Missing the second one. Oh my god. You're not missing no more. He done shot too many free throws, bro. Bring it down to 3. 3 and a steal. 3 and a steal. Chicken. And 1. Hold on. You said what, Nas? Niggas is fried, bro. I'm talking about. Like what? What are you talking about, man? Your player could score on AI, Neek. Neek, your player could score on AI, bro. Or you say you cooked? Like what? Let's be goofy. Nah, you don't even know how to score on AI, bro. Cut it out, bro. You hold it. You don't got that though. Nah, quick dip in your butter. What the fuck? My shit lagging. That nigga halfway sleep saying shit like that. Oh. He doesn't throw the corner, and then we get a turn for that. Go on a three. Sheesh, brother. Sheesh, brother. Chicken. Noodle. Oh ass niggas. Shh. I'm jumping. Oh, that's a test. That's a good. Corner. Chicken. Bro, stop calling it that, bro. They don't gotta let me stay there, bro. I'm talking about me, bro. They dragged me with the nigga. With that nigga that was coming out the paint. You know them fucking eeks, nigga. I say AI, why am I? Oh, I'm jumping now. Oh, I'm jumping now. Check it. You know he's making that too if niggas don't even jump. Like, it's really crazy. He said start timing your shit. This nigga Scrap is a fucking goofball, man. Try to tap. Nigga. That. I see him. I let him behind me though, like this shit does bull. He's hanging on the rim. Oh yeah, catch work. Wet ball. We smooth. Hey, let's come back right here. Oh. Fuck. Yeah. Go man, go man, go man, go man, go man, go man, go man. Go man, go man, go man. We not playing no D. Go man, bro, go man. Let's get some fucking stops. There we go. There we go. Chicken. Noodle. Wet ball. Give me those. Give me those. Down 10. This game is like real, like it's hard to play, bro. It's like it wasn't green either, too. That's what's really crazy. Down 9, down 9. He missed. Chicken. Shoot his face off, mud. Fuck. That nigga serve legs. Checking. Down 6, down 6. That don't even make no sense. I ain't gonna lie, that don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense though, Scrap. Like, Chicken. I'm gonna punch that nigga in it. Bucking and stop. Bucking and stop. Shooting. Board. Good board. I'm hitting. I'm hitting. Good help. I got board. I got board. I got board. Bucket. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Or not. He makes it. That don't count, Nick. Before the clock. What? That's what you worry about right now? That's what you worry about right now? He's not that, bro. He's not that. Hit me, blood. Hit me, gang. It's a turnover. Let's get biz. I got your board. I don't even jump for it. Like, I'm just standing there. Oh. Let's go. Come on, come on. Fucking hit. Oh, and he's dunking every time. Oh, he missed. He's getting off crazy, though. Shot. Down 6. Chill. I'm here. No, stay on yours. That nigga dunking way too much, bro. Niggas hit anything on this bitch, I swear to God. Check again. Check again. Chicken. Chicken pot pie. Damn. Got muscle milk at point guard. Robert. Bucket. Shoot it. This nigga falling and shit. Got his shit whooped anyway. Oh my god. Chicken. Noodle. Chicken. Down 8. Then stop right here. No bucket. Still. Dunk. Shitty ass nigga. That nigga's just literally just out here using sticks and just hoping shit goes into the hoop. Chicken. Board. Corner. No. Like, oh my god. I'm cool. He's doing it all. He's literally, if you would've... Chicken, we down by 7. Missed. Oh my god. Sorry. Hey man, count. 7. Shooting. He's not even shooting, he literally passed it. They are giving out blessings today. Chicken. Board. Corner. Good pass. Corner. Good pass. Chicken. 3-2. Oh my fucking. This shit is ass. Back to him. Chicken. I'm on the right side. Give me that. I guess. No meter, no nothing. Just. Hang time. Throw it up. Chicken from deep. Chicken. He ain't missed nothing. Come on. Everybody just guard their man. Shit like that happens. This game is crazy. Look at it. Just look at it. He missed. He's about to sell. Does he have no free throw? Let me find out. Okay. Grab it, please. I might just off ball Nick J.I. the rest of the game. Fucking bored, boy. To you. Oh, hit the corner. Money. Out of bounds. We small. Shot. I'm bumping him. Oh, might just shoot it. No, not now, nigga. We here, bro. No, it's not. Not. We got saved, nigga. Table. Get on my way. I moved him for that. I guess, bro. Board, please. Go. We're down 2-3s. Corner. You got niggas scared, Nas. You scary niggas, Nas. Niggas open for the table. Come on. Corner ball. Money. Down 1-3. Play. Get a stop. Get a fucking stop. Get a stop. Oh, that's back. Is that not? Come on. You good? Who got? I got 2. Stay. No. AI chicken. No. You can't contest on that, like. Chicken. Come on. We fouling. Come on. Come on, tray ball. Down one, I'm fouling. Nick, I'm gonna hit. Timeout. I'm gonna screen his man. I'm gonna screen the AI. He's gonna be open. Just shoot it. Oh, bro. They got badge. Come here. Corner's open. Oh my god. Bet. Chicken. What the fuck? Nas, hold Nick's man. Grab him. Chicken, shoot it. That's open. 20. We're down 3. God, this was open. God. That shit did just pop up. Oh God. Yeah, fucking wood after that, hell.
Speaking of getting started, Triple Threat Park was a huge hit last year.
Let me hit it.
25. What's that looking like this year?
So 2K15 Sunset Beach is back in my team. We've expanded out beyond the normal park. On the boardwalk by the beach, we have a new 3v3 course we can compete on. And then up on the street, we have two half-court 2v2 courts. 2v2 half-court is coming to my team for the first time ever. And again, you can play in these park-style games with NBA or WNBA player cards and take it to the park.
Alright, this sounds sick. So we have a new environment, Triple Threat Park is back, you can get started in My Team mode, or if you're in the city, you can get started right there at Triple Threat Park, right?
Correct. Going from the city, you go to the Triple Threat Park store, and you come right into My Team, you pick your free agent cards, and you jump right into Triple Threat Park. But that's not the only new thing that we got going on for...
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was one other mode. I think I hit you up about 50 times over the summer. Do you want to talk about the return of All-Star Team Up in My Team mode, John?
We have been waiting to introduce 5v5 co-op in My Team for a long time, and we have finally found the perfect vehicle to do it. All-Star Team Up is back.
Yeah. Fuck out of here. I ain't playing. How you get custom takeover? Alright. I think I only got like 3 more left. I'm tweaking, I got like 5.